Thank you guys for being out here for live lunch break. This is Dan Stevens and Clayton Allen, of course, along with Kayla and Adam. And it just goes to show you shouldn't throw stuff away because you can make cool instruments out of it and go for it. Hope y'all got something to eat. I hope y'all got something to drink. You need it on this. Dan, I got to ask you. Now we've talked. I've known you a long time now, and you and I have discussed this many times. There's something very simplistic in one way about blues. There's a very rigid pattern to it, but in another way, it's a very soulful, disciplined thing. What resonated about blues with you when you were starting out?
Well, one thing was I found that the blues players, I got interested in finger picking, and the blues players were just the best finger pickers around, you know, and it's just so fascinating learning their guitar licks and how they approach playing the guitar, so I was first attracted to that, but I think even possibly more was just the authenticity of the music. It just felt like it was had a real quality to it that just drew me in.
Yeah, when you referenced Mississippi John Hurt, or was it Fred McDowell? There's a couple of those Mississippi guys. But yeah, and you hear Blind Lemon Jefferson and the Reverend Gary Davis. There's something so soulfully strong about that. So you picked up on that.
Yeah.
Now I want to know, everybody, virtuosos from Miles Davis to Jimi Hendrix to Wynton Marsalis, all these incredibly gifted instrumentalists always go back to the blues. Have you noticed stuff like that? Why do you think that is?
Well, it's just such a foundational part of American music. Everything is just kind of based on the blues. I mean, you look at anything from rock and roll to jazz to even nowadays hip hop has its roots in blues music. It was really the original American music form.
And it does predate jazz.
Yeah.
And that's now, you established quite a career around here, the hardest working man in blues. At some point, though, how did you run across Clayton?
I think he came to the pickin' party at our Nightingale's Cafe in Old Lyme one night. We have a pickin' party every Tuesday night from 6 to 8, and Clayton showed up, and I had heard about him over the years, but I'd never met him, and we just started jamming together. He's such a talented musician, obviously, and we just kind of started hitting it off, and decided we wanted to play together, so there we are. It's only been about a year now, hasn't it?
A little bit more. Time keeps going by.
Yeah, but you know what? You referenced the Nightingale. This is one of the great venues in the region, but what y'all have going on over there is pretty special.
Thank you. Yeah, we like to work with our young emerging artists. In fact, Kayla was an artist that played at our Nightingale's Cafe for a few years, and my wife kept saying, "You got to get Kayla in your band," you know. Finally, here she is. And
Kayla's a tremendous singer-songwriter. So,
fabulous.
And you just, I know you're back there, but you told me you just finished recording a CD, right? So, when can we see that?
It should be about a month.
All right, cool.
So, yeah, it's coming out.
Kayla is also a live lunch break veteran, so we'll get you back up here, too. Now, while they're talking, I will say that, as I mentioned before the show started, the two of you guys entered the Connecticut Blues Challenge and won the state of Connecticut, and then represented the Nutmeggers in Memphis at Nationals. Memphis, man, how much bluesier can you get? What was that like?
That was so much fun. Beale Street was just awesome. Have you been to Beale Street?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just music.
I'm not sure I remember much of it.
There's that. And but the history of it just oozes. I mean, just every great blues man played there. It was so wonderful. And to have musicians from all over the world congregate with just music in every single venue, people all over the street. Oh my, it was just so much fun.
Well, you deserve it, and
plus that's where we got our two-tone. That's where we got our two-tone shoes, right on Beale Street.
Did you really?
Yeah. Everybody in Memphis was wearing two-tone shoes, and we said, like, where do you get the shoes? They said, you got to go down to Eel on Beale. So we found the place, and there's this guy sitting out front, the best dressed guy you've ever seen in your life, and that was Eel. He said, come on in, I'll take care of you boys. And he hooked us all up, and when he had us all outfitted, he ready to go out the door. He looked at us and he said, "Now you're Memphis cool."
And yeah, you already had the music part down. It's just the sartorial part,
Yes,
right?
the sartorial.
Where can we see you guys in the near future? Either separately, together, all four of you? What's going on?
Traveling quite a bit, but we're playing this Sunday actually at the Bee and Thistle in Old Lyme. We're frequently at the Black Hall Marina. Our Music Now Foundation has a concert series on Sunday nights at Black Hall Outfitters in Old Lyme. It's outdoors, wonderful. Gail, all these guys have played there, and it's kind of a picnic thing. You can bring your own picnic and sit by the water and watch music for free. It's awesome. So there, and a lot of the local clubs, we play at the Steak Loft and the Packer and over in Perks and Courts and Westerly and just kind of around, you know.
What is it, RamblinDanStevens.com?
No, it's danstevens.net.
All right, sorry. So don't go to the other one. That'll get you into trouble. So I'm not sure where Clayton ran off.
Clayton is having trouble with his amp, which always happens in a live broadcast situation, of course, but he's run to the truck, but we'll just carry on.
All right, we can do that. So let me ask you one more thing, because you're playing a lot of original stuff up here that's really good.
Thank you.
It has its heart in the authenticity, but it's got your own distinct personality to it.
Mm-hmm.
So the obvious question would be, when are you going to record this stuff?
Oh, well, I've got actually 4 recordings out. So,
You do, yeah.
Yes. But we're just getting ready to do, Clayton and I, hopefully some recording very soon, because we got a whole bunch of new originals. We're so inspired by our trip to Memphis. We've been writing and performing some of our new stuff, so hopefully soon.
Well, so keep an eye on that, and then I'll tell you what, thank you guys again for being here at Live Lunch Break. I hope you're enjoying Parade Cafe's fine victuals, and we'll let you guys get on with the second part of the show. Please say hi again to, well, there's 4 of them, but what do you call this now? Can't just say Ramblin' Dan and Clayton anymore.
Yeah, Ramblin' Dan and Clayton and
that's not
Hound
fair.
Dogs or something like that. We'll
Yeah.
figure something up, Lucy.
I think I'm just going to call it Kayla and Adam and the other 2 guys. How's that work?
Okay.
All right, here they are.
All right.